Hello everyone and welcome to week 5, the first run. 1/3 of the runs of this week is behind me. The running itself didn't feel too hard. It was 6 minutes, either 6:56 or 5:65. Either way, 5 minutes feels long, 6 minutes feels even longer. I know, but it was fine. It feels a bit longer. It's harder to keep myself entertained. It's harder to keep myself entertained. At some point I go, this is nearly the end, right? And the moment you start waiting for the end of the interval is when it never ends. I didn't get back to you last week about whether I would tell the app that it was too easy or too hard, simply because the difficulty just went up significantly and I don't think I can tackle more. And at the same time, I definitely don't want to do this for more than 8 weeks. Maybe the 5th week or the 6th or the 7th or the 8th is going to be when I'm gonna start loving to run, but we're not there yet. One thing that I appreciate now that I didn't really appreciate at the beginning, the app from time to time gives you encouragement. You can do it. Congratulations on taking the first step. That sort of things. And at first I thought it was so corny and artificial and unnecessary. And now when she says, great job, and I go, really? Yeah, I think it's a great job. Thank you. You're right. It's a great job. So, every little bit helps. I'll see you in a couple of days for the second run. Hello everyone. Welcome to the post-run breakfast debrief. I guess that's a long name for it, but hey, that's what it is. Apologies, I haven't done anything with my face. I just wanted to do this so I can move on and, do other things, work, for example. How about that? So today, week 5, run 2. It was only 3 intervals today. The third one felt very long. In fact, I pulled my phone out to check. At some point, a train went by and the app said something. It sounded like one of the encouragements. But then I was like, what if she told me I could walk finally? And no, I still had 1 minute and 14 seconds to. There you go. Let me see, the good news. No side cramp or side stitch. I did my homework, I did my research. Nothing groundbreaking really. It's most likely because of irregular breathing or strain because you're not used to running, and what you do, you slow down, you apply pressure and you bend forward, which is very funny because this is the sort of thing, there wasn't much to it. I know what to do if it happens. I mentioned the corny encouragements of the app, and today there was another one. It was like, you're amazing, you can do this, go on. And in my mind I was like, I am, I can, I will. But also I was thinking, the next time you talk to me, just tell me I can stop running, please. That's about it for today. Oh no, I hit 30 for VO2 max and I felt really good about it because for a week and a half it was just a plateau and I was like, oh, okay, that's it. So 30, nice round number. Let's see if we can go forward. Week 5, run 3 done. It was twice 8 minutes, which completely ruined my guess the interval game. Anyway, the app told me when there were only 3 minutes left in the interval. I ran later, there were more people, I felt a little less awkward, I guess. But also, this is me after running. Of course, I need, to catch my breath, but I think compared to the first run on the first week, that's pretty good. So, happy about today. I decided that instead of that plain sad wall that I have in the background, I would move. Board games would be a bit prettier, and then Latte decided to join me on the shelf. So I'll move a little bit. There you go, and I'll try to not, ruin the frame. Let's get on to business, shall we? Week 5 honestly is a continuation and a confirmation of what we've seen so far. Sleep, very much confirmed. Let me see, I have the numbers. So a 2.2 beats per minute penalty in my resting heart rate following poor sleep nights. That's what's happening quite a few times over the past 5 weeks already. I've already mentioned it in my inner peace challenge, but I am going to look into better sleep and create a challenge based on that, because now I feel like I need to address the matter very much. Secondly, I am wondering if I am becoming a runner. A couple of things happened. On Thursday, that's the rest day between run 2 and 3, I felt like going for a run, like I considered it. Nobody forced me, I thought about it, I didn't do it. Let's be reasonable. But you know, if the app had told me today you have to run, I wouldn't have complained. On top of that, after my third run, I was so genuinely pleased. I felt good. Then I looked at the numbers and that ruined the illusion, because it turned out that run 3 I ran twice 8 minutes, so a total of 16, and the previous run had been 18 minutes, so I ran less, which might explain why I felt better after that. The second thing I was super happy about was my VO2 max that reached 30, and that felt like a milestone, and it dropped down. The big picture is still good, from 27.3 to 29.8. It's very much an upward trend, even though once again, this is only an estimation I get from the data collected by the watch. On the right side, my running duration has doubled, but my peak heart rate has only increased by 3 beats per minute. That's really good. So really, I'm delighted that I can run twice as much without twice the suffering. Speaking of suffering, no pain after the runs, no side stitch during the runs. I do stretch every day a little bit. I don't know that that has a great impact, because the first week and a half I didn't stretch at all and the pain was very, very minimal. However, I don't feel as tired on the days I run as I did in the first week, so that's also very encouraging. So overall, I feel pretty confident about week 6. See you next Tuesday to see whether I was right or wrong about that.